Only merit. For a second, I thought she was going to grab
I thought, yeah, I was just
drag
drag her
off
away.
screen. All right, continuing into the finale. Your thought?
Oh, yes. So I was saying I follow a page called The Positivity Fix. We were talking about Edward Mordrake, who had a face on the back of his head. So,
He was the real live Professor Quirrell.
He was the real live Professor Quirrell. But the one that I just watched, this man was born without a jaw. Like, he didn't have a lower jaw. It was literally just his mandible and then skin and his neck.
Ew.
So, and he, like, grew up with a really strong support system. Like, his family really cared for him and just brought him up with the mentality of, like, they don't know you. Like, they don't know you, so they're going to judge you, but they don't know you.
Right.
And he has, like, a tracheotomy to breathe and a feeding tube and stuff like that. And apparently he's, like, done really well for himself. He's a successful DJ, and, like, he does a lot of, like, positivity chats. He speaks through sign language as well as kind of oh my god, what is his name? I just lost his name. The black hole guy. Stephen Hawking. How he had, like, the computer.
Yeah.
So that's how this guy mainly speaks, is through either computer animated voices or through sign language.
Okay.
And like, he says, of course, he still has bad days when people, like, scream and run from him and are just over exaggerated. It just makes him feel bad.
Right.
But, like, he's married, he has children, like, he lives a very positive life with a lot of positive influences. So I feel like despite deformities and, you know, tragic things that happen at birth, if you have a support system and a good mentality, like, you live a happy life.
Yeah. That can help for the most part, so long as you're not missing vital organs.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of instances where, like, they lack the necessary things to survive, like a functioning brain or something.
Yeah.
And
eventually there's not really a fix for that.
They just pass away at a very young age. It's very sad.
Yeah, that was just kind of the end thought from the previous episode of looking into Edward Mordrake.
And the whole topic came because I did a voice.
From Harry Potter.
From Harry Potter. Get him!
I like that her little aura is purple and flaming.
No, that's the dark aura in the background.
Oh, it's just following her?
Yep. That's the background, because we're making our way to the dark aura.
Making our way downtown.
So, like, if this was 3D, I could imagine,
fast.
like, similar to Klonoa, this would be, like, a whole ring, and, like, in the center would be the dark aura.
Okay.
And we're making our way to the center of the universe.
Okay.
But to get there, we have to destroy most of the previous bosses.
Boss rush.
Yep, boss rush. Classic Mega Man fashion.
They did this in Zelda too.
Oh.
Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
There was a boss rush.
Yeah, most Zeldas don't have a boss rush, but Link's Awakening is the exception.
Yeah.
I like this boss.
Help! Did he just throw an eyeball at you?
Yeah, when you shoot him enough times, his eyeball pops out. And it bounces around.
Bouncing around the tower, cause I'm a little ball.
Exactly. Ah!
I mean, I've opened doors that way.
Just, like, ram into them.
With your shoulder, yeah.
You didn't open the bathroom door that way. Smack your elbow.
Oh my god. It hurts so bad.
Ouch.
Ah.
See, they always get cheap shots, like appearing where I'm standing. Shame on them.
Well, I think that's like, help! You should never be standing still.
Yeah.
Thing.
Gotta keep moving. Keep moving, Junior. But yeah, we refought the Allrune, the Harpy, the Kraken, the Wraith, the Sand Golem. I think that's it. I think it's just the 5. Because the other one was Tamrin. We don't refight him because he was an actual character, not a monster. And then, like, the Dark General, I don't think he comes back either. So now, we take our fight to the dark aura itself. Final resting place.
Huh.
There we go. Full health.
See, at least there's a kindness.
Yep. Save point before the final battle.
Yeah.
You still chase me. What is it will it take for you to stop chasing me? Do you understand? I am carrying out the revenge of your people.
Aw.
Do you understand? Your people were used, slaughtered for the sake of some lowly ambition. All I am granting is your rightful freedom. I won't let you interfere with their wish for freedom. For survival. Survival. I must survive.
And here we go. The final battle with the
has to fight
dark aura.
herself.
Yep. It takes on the form of you. So it's going to use like dark versions of your abilities.
Okay.
It's got the mine, it's got the triple shot, it's got the power shot. Ah! It's got the dash. Help! But I got dash too. And I know how to use it. And I also still have, I believe, 2 potions on backup.
Okay.
2 or 1. So, like, we're gonna finish it here. We will make history, or we will die trying. There we go. We're getting it, we're getting it. It seems to go in a pattern. Just like,
Yeah.
to the one side, and the next. This ain't exactly the Mississippi.
I'm on the left bank. I'm on the east bank. This ain't exactly the Mississippi.
Careful.
I love it whenever he's
Okay, my timing's a little.
he's
getting hit
talking
now.
to the other character, and he's like, "Well, I'm from Georgia." He goes, "What part of Georgia are you from?
South
Central?"
Central. Come on, come on. There we go.
Ah,
But do you really think this is the end?
no,
What final boss is only one phase?
that wasn't even my true form.
All right. Now for the true dark aura.
Why is that adorable and creepy?
It's creepily adorable.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be like the face of Sork. Oh, Jesus. Turned into like some eldritch abomination with a giant laser. All right, there's my potion.
I'm a firing my laser.
I'm a fire in my laser.
Okay. So you can kind of like lure it up and then it'll shoot the laser. So you want it to shoot the laser like a
Higher.
bit higher
Yeah.
so you can stay below it. Oh, what's this other than very pretty?
Oh, it's pretty, but it's deadly.
Okay, cool. I'm definitely getting some Kirby vibes from this boss. There we go.
Oh, he screams at the end. Ah.
Ah!
Oof. Took a lot out of her.
You are strong, but you are not powerful enough to kill me. My strength diminishes. I must survive. I will possess your body.
You can probably guess what happens.
Huh! Perfect landing. You. Sorry, but I can't let you possess her. She's bad for you after all. Survive. I must survive.
Nah.
No, at this rate. Maggie, you spared my life despite me trying to kill you numerous times. It's high time I pay back that debt. You have a debt to pay, Sork. 1,000 years aboard the Dutchman.
Hey, what's happening? The Dark Aura's power is breaking out of control. I will try to contain it here in this place. Are you insane? Are you even able to do such a thing? Won't something like that end up killing you?
It doesn't matter. As long as she is safe, then I will do what I must. She allowed me to live, and it is because of her mercy that I am doing this.
Look at you acting all noble. Don't think you doing this is going to make up for all the chaos you caused.
Just shut up and get out of here.
I know, right?
I'm not expecting forgiveness, nor am I going to ask for it. It should be more you all asking for mine.
Stubborn until the end, aren't you?
Maybe so, but I am not doing this because I have changed my mind about you all. I am only doing this to save her. Should I survive this, I will eventually return and have my revenge upon you all once more in Arcanion 2. But until that time comes, I want you to keep her safe in the meantime, please, as a last request from an enemy to another enemy.
Yeah, that's not really a last request. I was going to take her away from here anyway, so don't waste your breath. Ta-da! Still, I will give you some merit for willing to save Maggie by doing this. But only merit.
For a second, I thought she was going to grab
I thought, yeah, I was just drag her away.
Screen.
I look forward to it, witch. See you around, Maggie. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ooh, I get sparkles. Phew, that was close. Now that the Dark Aura and that freak are gone, this whole island should stop ascending any further. Hopefully slowly. I mean, we are like thousands of feet into the air. Would be a real shame if it just plummeted to the ground, right into the ocean. Crashing into the ocean, yeah, I'm not a fan. Oh, see, that's not that bad. Okay.
Oh my god, can you imagine the ear pops?
Oh. Oh, shit! Yeah, that's right! With the Dark Aura now powering the island is going to stop ascending! At this rate it's falling, there is no way this island will return to the island ocean in one piece. Nah, we won't even live once this thing falls into the ocean! But I was promised Arcanion too! Oh, Maggie, you're awake! Great job in stopping the Dark Aura and all that, but we got ourselves a problem. The island is falling, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. There's a little chicken down there going, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Our hope would
It all comes together.
But if we try to power it ourselves, we would only be offering our lives to stop it. Our bodies won't be able to handle the strain. Huh? Maggie? What are you planning? What? You're going to use all your power to try and slow down the descent? Maggie, you can't do that. Do you even know the risk you'd be taking by doing that? The amount of aura power needed to make sure this island descends safely is far too great. It wouldn't take just your aura, but your very life force in order to use something like that. Screw that old saying, the need for the many outweigh the need of the few. I'm more into Star Wars anyway. Maggie is too dangerous. You barely made it out alive after your battle with the Dark Aura. Maggie, you will die. There will be no Arcanion 2. It'll be the Tale of Wicca. Actually, I like that idea. Maggie, go on ahead. Maggie, no!
Jesus.
Ah! Maggie!
Okay.
Just white screen. I'm like, what's next? What's gonna happen?
Credits roll. Credits just going, it's just like, clever.
Clever girl.
Clever girl.
Yay! She did it!
Sets island gently into ocean. Plop. Welcome to the Caribbean, mates.
There's a bunch of whales like, the fuck is that?
I know.
And there we go.
Nice.
We did it. We beat Arcanion. Final thoughts.
I really like it. I think Wicca is my least favorite character.
It's because of the voice I gave her?
I mean, that might have something to do with it.
I'm sorry.
But no, it's more or less like she accepts that Sork is going to sacrifice himself and is like, oh, I'll give you some merit, you know. So I thought that'd be like, oh, okay, like they're coming to an understanding of sorts, and then she still calls him freak. And I'm like, okay, so no growth for Wicca. And I just was like, I don't know if I just don't understand or if it was just a little perturbing to me to see like how she treated Maggie like, you're such a precious, cute little thing. Like, you're so adorable. You're so small and cute. And I'm just like, oh my god, can you just not? like she's already proved herself, and you're still just like, my sweet little baby precious. Like, oh my god,
my daughter.
I just like, I almost was hoping to see a little more growth from her.
Okay.
But I understand it's a platformer. You know, it's not an RPG.
Yeah.
So
that's a little lighter on story.
yeah.
I want to know who that guy is.
Grandpa.
Wax off.
First we waxed a car.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's fun to play, and
Yeah, this
You
was a
know.
very... Hey, he's alive. Spat out on the
he just got
mountain.
shot out of the sky.
Not so perfect landing.
Aw. See, I really like Sork. And
Yeah,
his,
I like Sork, too.
personality, like,
Like, he's kind of a dork.
yeah, I love it. He's like, you can never defeat me. Look over there. Like, you know, it's just clever and fun. And he also grows.
You're awake, Maggie. You had me worried for a while. After what you did, you were unconscious for about a month. During that time, I took some time to look into the backlog and documents of the Warriors of Arcanion. I read the documents of the missions that our group completed. It was there when I read the logs my grandfather wrote. Haha, I knew it. I couldn't hide my shock for what I read. It said that he had to take this island from a group of refugees. It was by the order of some unknown party who were searching for this island 50 years past. My grandfather took the charge of looking for the island and slaying the inhabitants, for he was told they were dangerous. But deep down my grandfather knew there was something off, something unusual about the people he slayed. They possessed the aura, the same powers we have used, the same powers that we have stolen. Once the island was secured, my grandfather inquired the employer as to why the island was so important. They refused to answer. They even threatened that if they were to dwell further on the subject, they would have killed us all. Realizing that we were all hired to kill the people of this island, he took as many people with him to this island. He then established this island as a secondary base and home for any and all visitors. He wanted to make up for all of the horrible damage he caused. Once I read all that, I went back to the dark antenna and replayed those holographic messages inside. The tower's still there. You can go anytime. Tamron, he was the leader of your people, and it was him and the rest of your people who were slaughtered by my grandfather. And upon putting things together, I realized that the ones who ordered us to kill your people was the Mechanos Empire. Everything that hooded freak said was right. We were played for pawns.
See, like, she still doesn't respect him at all.
Maggie, by all accounts, you have every right to kill us, banish us, or whatever it is you want. But I want to see justice made for the wrongs we have committed. It is our responsibility as the Warriors of Arcanion. If we can learn about these guys, we can even find out more about you and how you came into being. That is, of course, you would be willing to work with us for a while longer, Maggie. Maggie, I hope this doesn't break the friendship we have. I really don't. But I can't let this go. Not after all this happened. The Empire has branded us as murderers, and we cannot escape from that fact. I won't hold it against you if you decide to cut ties with us, but you'll always be welcome here. So here I go, on my own, by myself.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving now.
Looks back the entire time.
Oh.
What I want.
Maggie spoke.
Maggie! Yeah, I think that's literally my one and only qualm.
The flying mechanism must have kicked in again. It has helped us locate the island. Inform the Emperor. Tell him that we have found it at last. What is that noise?
Sorry.
And there we go. Arcanion, Tale of Maggie.
Oh,
Alright, folks. See you in the next playthrough.
toodles!